Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with a pinch of sweet. Um, Today we're going to make. Have you guys ever had Crab Ragoons? They're normally served at a Chinese restaurant with crab, cream cheese, um, and they're they're in a wonton wrapper. Well, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a dessert ragoon. And we're going to do it with apples. We're going to make an apple pie ragoon. And, okay. I have my wonton wrappers. But right now, we need to cook up our apples. I diced up my apples earlier. And they're sitting in lemon water.
Hello.
Hi. They're sitting in lemon water so that they don't turn brown. But my daughter...
Oh, that's what these were for. I was like, what the heck are you making? Sitting in the fridge. What is she making with $1?
I'm going to be making apple pie wontons.
Girl.
So my daughter wanted to bring up something. I think it's a good idea, but I need you guys to let me know if any of you have this and if you like it. So, go ahead.
I want an Alexa because I know you can do it with a Google Home. I have a Google Home and I don't use it because I don't like it because there's a lot of things you can't do on it, but I want an Alexa. And with Alexa, you can say, hey Alexa, where's my package? And it'll tell you where your package is from Amazon. And I think you can also add other apps to it to let you know where that package is as well. And the other thing is you can say, hey Alexa, thank my driver. And what it'll do is it'll thank the driver, and the driver will get like a text or something that says thank you. And during the holiday season, if you did not know, if you thank your Amazon driver, if you do not have Alexa, you can go on the app and say, hey Amazon, thank my driver, into the Amazon app. And if you go in there, it also gives them a bonus at the end of the December or whatever, whenever they hand out their bonuses. I want one. I want it for my birthday. I want an Alexa.
And you said it can read the kids' stories?
Yes, there's also, you can get the regular Alexa or you can get the Alexa that's a kid's one. And it can, it does white noise and it can tell your kids bedtime story. So like if you're like stuck on like, I don't know what to read them tonight, we read all their books and stuff like that. It even does voices.
Now Carly and I, we do a thing called Ghetto Nursery Rhymes.
Yeah, that backfired when Caden was in preschool.
But he loved it.
Our Ghetto Nursery Rhymes were about like, we just added random stuff to it. And this was before we knew that none of this was true, when they were saying Trump wanted to build a wall and he was going to make everybody else pay for it. We told Caden the Three Little Pigs, and he asked me, he's like, where did the last little piggy get his bricks? I was like, oh, that's from Trump. I said he got the bricks from Trump, from the people who didn't want to build the wall. So my son goes to preschool, like literally a week later, and his teacher's reading the Three Little Pigs to the whole class, and he raises his hand in circle time, and his teacher's like, what, Kate? And she's like, I know where the little piggy got their bricks. Why would she say, oh, go ahead and tell us? Like, why would you do that?
Right?
Why? She goes, he goes, my mommy said we got him from, the little piggy got him from Trump, because he didn't want to build the wall. And then I got a phone call. And then I was like, nope, this is not my fault. This is not my fault. My mom, and I handed her the phone. Because I was just joking at first, and then mom kept rolling with it. I was like, nope, here you go. Talk to grandma.
Uh-huh. Well, I kind of got my daughter on that one time, because I told my daughter, how old were you, about 5 or 6? About the Pilgrims?
No, I was in middle school. I was 12. And I believed
you. She said...
She told me our family came over on the Mayflower. This 12-year-old me was so excited to go tell my class all this stuff. And I went to school and said everything like this to my teacher. My teacher goes, "You know how many years ago the Mayflower was?"
Because I told her that my mom and my grandmother came over on the Mayflower. And she goes, well, I don't see any pictures of them. I said, because we're black and we're slaves. Guess where we were at? We were in the back.
In the kitchen. And I was like, but they have pictures of the kitchen. She's like, yeah, but at that point they were out back picking vegetables. I was like, oh. And I believed her. Oh, I believed her. And
I love messing with my kids.
I got made fun of so hard for that one. My teacher just laughed at me.
I love messing with my kids, but sometimes when it backfires, I'm like, oh.
And then I guess my teacher called my mom and said, when your daughter gets home from school today, you might want to be prepared. And then my mom's like, why? She's like, well, we were talking about the Pilgrims today. My mom's like, ooh.
Oh.
She instantly knew what was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
My
My daughter walks through the door and she goes, Mom! And I said, what? I come out of the kitchen. She goes, you.
I did. I was like, you. You.
Alright, I got some butter in the pan. And I got my apples in.
Can't wait to do it to Alex, though.
So, I have like a 5-pound bag of apples that I diced up. I'll put you guys up on top of the microwave so you can see everything.
Leave the door open. It needs to cool before it needs to
Cool down?
go in.
Okay.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Don't worry, nothing's wrong with our dryer. We just don't have a super ventilated area where it's at, so sometimes you have to let it cool.
Yeah. Okay. But like I said, I love messing with my daughter. It's funny. So now we're going to do our spices, which I need cinnamon. My brown sugar's right here. I could have sworn I had an apple pie. That's nutmeg. We'll do cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, tiny bit of ginger. And I don't need salt because I'm using salted butter. So I need, use my tablespoon now. Okay. I don't need a tablespoon of ginger or nutmeg because nutmeg and ginger can be very potent. So we're going to add a little bit of, oh, it's not open. I have a nutmeg that's already open, so I'm going to use that one, but this one's organic, the other one's not. I want to use the organic and get rid of the one that is not. See, I hate to waste that because it is full. I don't like to waste stuff. But I'm trying to get out of using things that oh, that's expired. Because the thing I checked it. I know there have been things where I have talked about, you know, some things are not. No, get up and throw it away, please. You're okay. Come on. Just sliding across the floor. Pay attention to what you're doing. Push that down in there, please. You're okay. I'm so sorry. bit of nutmeg. Spices are different. Canned foods are good for up to 10 years. Like I said, you have to pay attention to your cans to make sure that they're not hissing or anything like that, because that's just botulism waiting to happen. We don't want that. Okay, so a little bit of ginger. Okay, let's get this started. And then we're going to add our cinnamon. And we want to cook these down until they're soft. Here's my cinnamon. So I used ginger. And I used nutmeg, organic. And then I bought Ceylon cinnamon. This is the cinnamon that if you're diabetic, you should be using this. Because it's good for diabetics. It helps keep your sugar under better control. And I got this at Amazon. And this big bag right here was like 14 bucks. Stir that in, and then we're going to put in some brown sugar. Just get this stirred in. But I cut them up really small so that way they would all cook evenly and soften up quicker. Okay, so let's add our we're going to add our brown sugar. Next. I did a tablespoon and a half of cinnamon. I did a fourth of a teaspoon. No. Yeah, I did a fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and then half of a fourth of a teaspoon of ginger, because those two are the most potent. And I'm doing a half cup of brown sugar. Now, if I need more, I will add more, but I don't think I will. And I have regular sugar that I'm going to use also. But that's going to go on the, yeah, I'm going to need more brown sugar. And then I'm going to add a cornstarch slurry. But I'm not going to do that until these apples cook down a little more. I don't want them to cook down to the point that it looks like applesauce. But I do need it to cook down some. Got some more brown sugar. I got regular sugar and cinnamon here because I got to make a cinnamon sugar because these are going to be fried. Here's my I'm going to add a little bit more brown sugar, not a lot. I did about another 1/4 of a cup. Of brown sugar. Alrighty. So, and then we're going to these apples smell amazing. I need a spoon or something to taste. I need a spoon to taste, and then I need to make my brown. My starch, my slurry. We're going to do a heaping teaspoon because that's all we need. I'm going to be doing my grocery hauls again. So that way you can see what I spend and on what. Now I need to taste this to see if it's close to being done or need to cook down just a little bit more. I did not take the skins off the apples. And that's how I know it's not done yet, because the skins are not soft enough yet. But what I can do is make my slurry, get that in, and then put it on simmer. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so now that I did that, I need to turn this down because I don't want it to burn. I'm going to add a little bit more butter, just a little bit. And that's about 2 tablespoons of butter. So, alright. Alexander! Turn that down, please. So, I don't know what they're watching. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it one more time. And it should be where I need it to be. Needs to cook a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on hold, and I'm going to wash up the dishes and get those out of my way, and then we're going to move on to the next step. So I will see you all in a few. Hey y'all, welcome back. Alright, so now I gotta get my oil ready. So we're going to use vegetable oil. I'm only going to fry a few at a time. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to move on to the next part because I got everything all cleaned up. But let me put you on hold. I need to put some clothes in the dryer, and I will be right back. Okay, I got a load in the wash and a load in the dryer. So, here is our cooked down apples. for our apple pie filling. Now, the next part, dry that out, is going to be the cream cheese, powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla. So, let's get that in the bowl here. Alright, I need something to help me get that out. Okay, now I've got my two 8-ounce things of cream cheese. It says we're supposed to add 3 cups of powdered sugar. So, and then we'll add a little bit of my Mexican vanilla. Love this stuff. It's amazing. And then I'm using my Swerve confectioner sugar. So we're going to start out with 1 cup at a time. Add a little bit of vanilla. 1 teaspoon. Alrighty. Now we're going to, let me show you where this is at. There we go. I want to taste that. Yeah, it needs more powdered sugar, but this is where we're at right now. I'm going to add another cup of powdered sugar. taste as I go, because sometimes I've noticed that with substitute sugars, there's sometimes, well, not sometimes, the majority of the time, they're too sweet. Michael must be home. When he comes home, he takes the garbage out. So now I need to taste this, but I need a spoon. Right back. Use a small spoon. And if we're where we need to be, then I'm happy. That's perfect. Okay. So let me get this put away and clean up my area, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Be right back. So the next step now is we're going to open up our wonton wrappers and we're going to start filling them. So I have my scoop here, my little small scoop. And I'm going to show you as soon as I figure out where the opening's at. Is that an opening? My way. Alright. There we go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to lay. Here's my cinnamon sugar. I made some cinnamon sugar. When you fry them, when they come out of the oil, they go in there, in that, and you sprinkle it with cinnamon sugar. Hi, baby.
You're making?
Yeah.
Making
Grandma cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making you butter. Making butter?
No, Grandma's not making butter. And these are very thin, as you can see.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, may see.
Let me room.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I need a spoon. Hold on, be right back.
Papa. You want you buy one. Oh, the young. Beep, beep, beep. Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to scoop this in the center of each one.
It's one.
Mhm.
Mama, cookie, night.
Yeah.
You could see your Mama.
Yeah, I made dinner last night, huh?
Night.
Yeah.
You watch one.
So let me get these all on here, and then I will bring you back and show you the next step.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a way so that you can see what I'm doing. Right back. Alrighty. Now that we got that done, we're going to put some apples on top that I cooked. That's going to go on top. I think I'm going to do it with a regular spoon, because when I tried to do it with the little scoop, it didn't want to come out. So, and this is a little bit easier, but okay. All right, let me go wash my hand off real quick. Okay. Now the next step is we're going to take water, which I have right here, and we're going to go all the way around the edges. And this is going to be like a glue. And we're going to seal the edges. And then we're going to just set it aside. And then as soon as these are all done, we're going to fry. So that way you can see what they look like when they're done. I'll be right back once I get these all done. Okay, now we're going to fry. I'm only doing a few so that way you can see how they turn out once they fry up. out because they fry up really fast. I don't want them to burn. These fry really fast. Okay. They fry really fast. So, like I said, everything is done. It's just, so you can see how fast they're frying up. More to fry up. So now I'm going to turn this grease down because I'm not frying right at the moment. And we're going to do our cinnamon sugar. Get you down here so you can see. Okay. Do our cinnamon sugar and put them right back in the container. So put this down. Pretty good. So I'm going to have you try one of these. Can you tell Carly to come here? All right, thank you. All right, if you hear that little clicking noise, that's my crock pot. I got dinner in the crock pot.
So it should be out in the
Okay. Let me clean up my hands. I gotta make more, but I wanted to get the first batch done so that they could see. What they look like. All done. Alrighty, so I'm going to have Michael try one, and then when my daughter comes out here, I'll have her try one. Let me put this up so everybody can see you. Say hi.
Hi guys.
And then take one and try it. Those are apple pie ragoons. They are. All right, so I am going to try one. Mmm. Oh wow. And then the cream cheese, it melted.
Oh gosh, that's good.
So when you take a bite, it squishes all in you.
It's definitely gonna be something to look again.
Mm-hmm. These are really, really good.
Yeah.
Here, try one. It's amazing. It's just cinnamon sugar. Really, she got to inspect it. She got to inspect it before she takes a bite. Really?
Ow.
What?
I bit my tongue.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
They want to know too.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Is this something that I could probably make for your dartball team? And they would probably tear it up? Or is this something that you want kept here at home?
No, they probably don't.
Because I told her I was going to make my smothered chicken and send it to her dartball team, and she was like, "No." She said, "That's mine. They ain't getting that."
Right?
So there you have it. These are amazing. I'm going to make the rest of these apple pie ragoons. And I hope you make these. They're really good. Really, really good. So, this is Stephanie with a Pinch of Sweet. And I will see you all later. Bye!